In this video, we're reviewing the GoPole Venture Case designed to hold your GoPro cameras and accessories. So this is a really cool little small compact case which is designed basically to protect two GoPros and then all of the accessories and mounts that you need to go with them. It's soft-sided, but it does have weather sealing. So it's a weatherproof zipper, which means that if you splash it with water, it's not going to get inside, and it's supposedly got some kind of slightly waterproof-ish coating on it so that it repels a little bit of water. So it's not waterproof, but it's weatherproof. So if you leave it in the rain, the stuff inside is not going to get soaking wet right away. We'll go ahead and open up that weatherproof zipper. On the top here, there's just a handle, nothing too exciting up there. It's a really kind of cool looking gray finish on the outside with a little textured pattern look, which I kind of quite like. So yeah, undo this weatherproof zipper, and then we can open up the case itself. So the bottom compartment here is where your GoPros go, as well as your large accessories. So what I've got in here is a GoPro Hero 3, and a GoPro Hero 2, a GoPro Hero 3 Plus, and a GoPro Hero 3 with a floaty back door, just to illustrate the point that they both fit in there. And then both of these cameras are held in with these great bungee straps that are designed to hold the cameras in place and stop them from moving around inside the case. Then on the other side, we've got a little accessory pocket here. I've got a roll bar mount, vented helmet strap mount, GoPro 3-way, and a camera or a quick clip for a baseball hat mount. Then there's two large-ish mesh pockets, which are basically the right size for holding things like the GoPro remote, a spare backpack. It's a battery backpack in there. You can get spare batteries. I got spare batteries in this one, as well as some spare charging cables for the camera. And then there's a zippered pocket at the top, which is to keep the really small things. So you can keep SD cards, or what I keep up here is the extension arms and the spare bolts, just because I don't like them bouncing around inside the case, because I'm worried they're going to scratch things, and they just kind of are really hard to keep track of. So up top there I have all of my extension arms and extension arms and spare GoPro bolts. So there's two approaches to GoPro cases on the market right now. There's this approach, which has small foam dividers inside the case, but apart from that, it's not really form-fitted to the camera. And then there's other cases which are completely filled with foam inside, and they have shaped cutouts cut specifically for each GoPro camera. Each has its positive and minuses. The nice thing with a case like this is that you're not limited to the layout that the manufacturer wanted you to have. Well, these are sewn in, you're not going to move them around. You have a little bit more flexibility in the kinds of things you keep in the case. If you only have one GoPro, this pocket isn't only going to work for another GoPro. You could keep other accessories in here. Handlebars fit in there. You could fit a suction cup mount in there. Probably, yeah, you could totally fit a suction cup mount in one of these pockets. So because the pockets aren't cut for a certain thing, you have a little bit more, it adapts to your kit better than a case which is specifically cut for each part to fit. And if you don't have that part, or you have a slightly different part, you're kind of shit out of luck being able to fit your stuff into that case. Cases which have foam cutouts for each individual part do tend to keep things better organized, because each pocket is cut perfectly, it can be exactly the right size so that you have very, very little movement. And then also it can provide a little bit more protection, because often there's a lot more foam between the camera and the edge of the case. However, there's a big drawback, and that's that often those cases are a lot larger and they hold a lot less, because a lot more of the internal space is taken up with foam. With this case, there's no wasted space. Every piece or every square inch of internal storage space you can put stuff in. There's no large foam areas where you can't put anything. every corner of this case is open and you have the ability to put your camera into it or things into it in whatever kind of layout you want. All in all, guys, I was quite impressed with the Venture case from GoPole. It's a nice sized case. It's not too large and it's not too small. It's enough to hold 2 GoPro cameras and all the kit you need to shoot for a full day. It's also small enough to fit into any backpack, bag, purse, whatever you're taking with you. It's not so large that it's going to completely fill that. It's just a nice small compact size that could easily fit on top of your backpack, into the top pocket of your backpack, and it's not a massive case, so it's not going to completely dominate whatever you're putting it into. The case feels like it has fairly good build quality, and GoPole backs it with a lifetime warranty, so if anything goes wrong with it, you know that you're going to be covered. This was my review of the GoPole Venture case. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any thoughts or questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I read all of the comments and I respond to as many of them as I can. If you guys are interested in checking out more storage options for your GoPro, check out my channel. There's a playlist featured on the homepage which is dedicated to all the different kinds of storage options you can possibly imagine for your GoPro. Everything from cases like this to huge watertight cases to DIY toolbox storage options that will keep all your GoPro kit you could possibly imagine organized. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that. Give this video a like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and until next time, thank you very much for watching.